Hello and welcome back to the Hansa can into Germany. I am Robot Genie, and we are in the Hanseatic-Swedish Trade War, started in 1510. Yeah, that is the year. And we did it really to attack Poland, so you know, it's nice for you to support your ally here, Poland, but we're gonna kill you for it. Oh, let's win these ship wars. I'm not even gonna move in yet. I just kind of let's win the ship wars. Now it's gonna prevent Sweden from crossing, but I don't think it makes a huge difference anymore because you know Muscovy. That's why. Because Muscovy. Get over here. I'll even cross a river to attack you. Oh, so much attrition. Get out of here. Nah, the attrition's not worth it here. Just go back here and we'll split siege and make them attack us. Oh, there's Scotland invading. So actually, I am going to just have this guy protect here. It'll keep our money up, and it'll kill people eventually. So, wow, the attrition. So we're just going to, we'll do 2 provinces at a time. Half our army in each one. Oh, and look at that, Protestant has shown up. That is very nice. We were waiting just for that. Oh, yep. And see, we're already crushing Swedish ships, protecting trade without even trying. Sweden and Muscovy are fighting. That's kind of what we wanted to see. Now we're gonna have to siege a lot of Poland to get them to give us what we want. Of course, I guess I could not separate piece them out and just straight negotiate with Sweden. I could do that too. Let's see if we can go help our ally. I don't want our ally to get too destroyed here. Yeah, let's split these guys up a little bit, beat them up a little bit. Yeah, because Bohemia, we don't want Bohemia to lead the war. So we gotta lend them some support. Yeah, I think actually it'd be fine to just make one piece all together. We're just gonna negotiate for Poland stuff rather than Sweden stuff, because we don't want any. We literally don't want anything from Sweden. We just declared this war for stuff we want down here. Probably could have done with ordering another general. We didn't do that, but it wouldn't have been a terrible decision. This tech isn't worth buying this early, so we're not going to do it. And Bohemia now has the momentum and is just beating the crap out of Lithuania. Do we have the, no one's won over 80% of the battles. So winning over 80% of the battles with so many allies, even if they're strong, is kind of hard. Because the AI is they're just good at losing battles. They'll attack in places they shouldn't attack, and they'll lose battles. They'll lose enough of them so that it's pretty hard for you to get to 80%. The best time to use those 80% ones, in my opinion, are when you're strong and you fight by yourself. Or you fight with vassals, but you're fighting overseas, so the vassals can't get there. Something like that is best case scenario, in my opinion. Now, I'm going to just kind of test here. We could get it all in one war, and that's what I want. I am, you know, it's not not shy away from greed. I want all of the Prussian provinces. Now, I could also probably attack the Livonian Order right now, because Muscovy is in war with me, but I don't want them as much. Probably be a little bit unnecessary. Oh, here we go. We get an extra leader without upkeep, and then minus 25% advisor costs. Also very, very good. So since we get that, we can get a new general. He's a 145. Very good. Yeah. Very good. And I think before I get the next general, I just remembered, I'm gonna enact this policy that says leader siege +1. And that'll be good. Get all of our generals to have some guaranteed 1 pip a leader siege, 1 pip a siege. I like that. Nothing wrong with sieging faster, ever. France is now papal controller. That is not surprising. We have no control over the papacy. Also not terribly surprising. Although, we are strong enough where we should be able to have, like, maybe 1 cardinal. It's a lot of luck, though. Unless you're so strong that you're grabbing control of, like at least 3 guys down here, then basically having any certain number of elected cardinals it comes down to luck. If you can always own 3 of the bottom, you can basically be sure that eventually you're going to get control of the papacy and keep it. But other than that, I believe it actually is literally like a 5-die roll here. Like when a cardinal dies, it just like rolls like a 5-sided dice, or the equivalent computer thing of that, and whatever it lands on is the cardinal that's elected. I don't think that it's any more complicated than that. And Scotland is sieging all my land, and I don't care. Our war exhaustion is pretty okay. Mainly probably because we took administrative ideas, which lowers our war exhaustion per month by an extra 0.5. So normally you get no benefit to war exhaustion reduction while you're at war. But when you have innovative ideas, it's at -5, which is half of peacetime, which effectively reduces the war exhaustion from attrition that you gain. The only way you can get constant increased war exhaustion is by having your provinces occupied, which we in fact do have our provinces occupied. But once you get big enough, that doesn't matter, because each individual province that's occupied doesn't count a lot. But there is always exceptions, and the exception is your capital. Even if you're huge, if your capital is taken, it's still a big deal. Oh, the religion in Mecklenburg changes. For only a -10 opinion with everyone around me, I'm actually going to do that, because we are going to change over. Now, I think we can elect this guy again. Yeah, he's only 50, so we're going to make him a 655. Very good. Lots of monarch points. Much awesome. Oh, wow. We have a lot of military points. And I'm going to try to use some of those. Whatever, we'll build here, we'll build everywhere. We need a trading post here. That's an important center of trade. Now, I think I've said this before, but the reason you build trade buildings as important centers of trade is because they already have extra trade power, and some of the buildings, like the local trade depot, give local trade power plus 25%, so it's more effective when there's a higher base. So it always makes more sense to build up the trade power areas than not. We're close. We're close to getting our demands. Are we close with just negotiating with Poland? We're not as close as with Sweden. So we might just negotiate with Sweden. And Muscovy came over to deal with my Scotland problem. That's nice of them. They're not even sieging any of Sweden stuff. I guess Muscovy maybe doesn't have claims on it. Oh no. Lose one stability. No. Let's take... We'll have to take Marienburg, yeah. Sometimes when you hover over it, it has different missions up than when you select it. Like was the case there. Hungary's at war with Poland too. That's annoying. We lost a lot of manpower here. Poland's getting real close to accepting. Let's see what happens after this. Yep, they would. Poland, I don't even need to negotiate with Sweden. Wow. Yeah, wow. There is all the Teutonic Orders land, and I am the Hansa. Oof. Very, very nice. Yeah, people are entering into a military coalition against us. Not super surprising. So what can we do here? We could make them release Finland. That'd be kind of funny. We make them return cores to Norway. That would make Norway like us. Oh, we could have them revoke cores. Have Denmark revoke cores. Or have them revoke cores in Denmark for no diplomatic power. Yeah, I think kind of limiting Sweden's power is probably a good way to go about this. Because they've rivaled us and they're always going to hate us now. Which one's the highest war score? We'll give that guy back to Norway. And I don't really feel like making Denmark more powerful. We'll give 3 provinces back to... I know it costs us diplomatic power, but I want to do this to kind of weaken Sweden a little bit, make their next fight against Norway a little bit more. Oh wow. Yeah, it looks like yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah, we'll just do that. Why not? We can't take, we don't want to take any land from them because, yeah, everyone, there's this thing about disliking us. No one likes the Hansa. And I don't know why, you know. It's not like we just conquested everything. Alright, we split up our ships a little bit here. Sending 10 trade ships over to protect in the Baltic Sea. And wow, we can have a lot more Navy force on it. So we're going to start building more ships. And there are new ships. There's a new kind. Oh wait, we're going to build cores there. So, no, we already have cores here. We own so much coastal land that I don't even know what is going on anymore. That's very good. And, what else? Well, we should probably core the land, huh? Should we let the war exhaustion reduce first? Maybe. We're going to have to pay quite the amount of, oh wow, they had local nobility. That's obnoxious. Ooh, the local nobility of Poland here. That's a pain. That kind of makes me want to just release the Teutonic Order as a vassal, and then integrate them. But when I release them, they're going to be part of the HRE because yeah, then they're going to be part of the HRE because I've added what will be their capital to the HRE, which means that we're going to get minus opinion then when we reintegrate them, which will just be a pain. We've already cored Danzig, which is 240, but then we're going to save a lot. We'll save a lot by not dealing with local nobility. Ugh. But then again, on the other side of that, if we core all these, we'll have 5 Prussian provinces. We can move our capital to Danzig and then culture shift. And we can do it sooner than if we create a vassal. So I think I might bite the bullet and just send away our admin points off into oblivion. That's really a pain. So that means to get rid of Poland, getting rid of Poland's going to be a real pain this game because they have local nobility. And Lithuania did too. Wow, what a bunch of annoying pieces of crap. Yeah, that's really annoying. I mean, we can get rid of a lot of Lithuania by releasing Ukraine. And we can get Mazovia here. And then feed them Poland's provinces. We can also release Silesia, and they'll buy Polish provinces. So we can do some vassal feeding magic and get rid of those guys. And maybe that's what we will do. But all right, whatever. I'm gonna let my war exhaustion go down a little bit though first. We don't even have enough points to core them all right now anyway, so we'll do the cheapest ones first. It is what it is. Yeah, we'll take integrate Ostpreußen. And now for the revolts. Austria thinks I'm a competing great power. That is probably true at this point. Bohemia is apparently not considered a great power because they don't have that modifier. I have a feeling that we're going to start losing some of our allies here, especially like Muscovy. I don't know if the game's going to let me have Muscovy and Austria as allies. That's right. We'll milk them for as long as we can. We're maxed on military points. It's pretty obnoxious. I almost want to wait till the month rolls over here. Can we build anything? Can we do anything to use the military points? Well, we can build stuff there, and you know what? We're getting low on manpower and stuff, and we're ahead of time on military, so I think harsh treatment would be a good idea on some of these. Yeah, we'll do those 3, and then we'll sit our army on Ostpreußen. Now, right after these core, I'm going to switch over to Protestantism. I'm just going to drop my prestige by 100. Now's a good time, though, because we have high prestige. You don't want to go to negative 100 prestige, but we'll go down to 0. That would be fine. Got to do it at some point, right? So. Local nobility, such crap. Yeah, we'll have to figure out a way to vassal feed Poland and Lithuania, because I want this land. I want it. And I'm going to take it. But it's going to be a long, slow process of vassal feeding. I'm probably not going to get influence ideas, which helps with integrating. How many more ships? Oh, wow. we magically built to our force limit without even really trying. That's pretty impressive. Now, I think this group of 12 will protect the Baltic Sea, and then this group will protect from Novgorod. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's get some of this trade to come out of Novgorod. So that'll give us even more down here. It'd be nice to get to Admin Tech 10, but I don't know how realistic that is. We're gonna just be burning admin points forever, because when we culture shift, we're gonna lose all that stability, and then because we're a republic, stability costs so much to boost. Lack of Republican tradition plus 111%. So effectively, what it's gonna cost us to boost is it's gonna be as if we had +2 stability. So we're going to have to pay for, as a monarchy, we're going to have to pay for like 3 levels of stability as if we already had +2. That's pretty obnoxious. Oh, Austria calling me to arms against Lorraine, Cologne, Province, Mainz. Okay, sure. We'll gain extra administrative power. That sounds good. Yeah, let's start coring Marienburg. And then we're just gonna need this 320 points here. Oh, gain 1 stability. Alright. We'll take that. And yeah, we're then Ostprussian after that. So our military points are still ahead of time here. I'm gonna harsh treatment here too. I like my manpower. We need this administrative tech. We're making a ton of admin points too, 14 a month. We can't even keep up with this crap. But let's, can we switch to Protestant? No, because we're at war. So it would be nice to get out of war. Okay. Notice how we basically built all the buildings that we can build. Just been making so much money as the Hansa. Own so much coastline. Very good. What is the coalition against us? It's not as big as you would have thought. A lot of people on the verge of joining, but not a lot of people actually in it. And this looks like the end of the episode. So if you're liking this, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Later.